Hello, hello. And welcome. And this is alertwolf here, bringing you a late review of Green Blood, Chapter 14. And this one, and I'm cheating, so looking at my phone right now for the name of the chapter. I'm not gonna lie, it's called Struggle. And basically it starts off with Brad and Ray, right where the last chapter ended. Now, I'm gonna say this, before I get into before I get into the review. The reason why this is coming out so late is because I had a family event tonight, and then after the family event, a friend of mine got the new Wii U, and we've been playing that. It's like 4 in the morning right now. I've been playing that at my girl's house because that it was her roommate's boyfriend who had it. So we've been playing Wii U and regular Wii or whatever, until like 4 in the morning. So, but that aside, so this review is coming out a little late, and that's all right. And now, having said this, I had to wait 2 weeks for this chapter. Now, I'm just going to say this right now. It was well worth the wait, and so would this review. So, let me get going. Alright, so, basically, it starts off with the stare down between the two of them. They pretty much have each other dead to rights. And, Ray basically says, I counted your shots. You should have like 2 or 3 left. You better aim well. And then they both start quickly shooting and dodging bullets. And, blow for blow, tit for tat, swing for swing. These guys are incredible because you have to understand something. They're shooting at each other in point blank range, first off. Secondly, they're 2 master assassins, so it's not like these guys miss often. And third, they're whomping each other too, on top of the fact that they're shooting at each other. This is it's a great fight. It's a great fight. And basically this whole chapter is about one thing. It's all about the fight. One guy shoots, the other guy grabs for a gun. One guy slashes, the other guy dodges. And, it comes down to, he's like, oh, there's your last shot. All you have is 1 bullet. Better make it count. And Brad's like, don't worry, 1 bullet's plenty. And he had him dead to rights. Gun up like this to his head. And Ray... This is how quick Ray is. Brad goes to shoot. Ray ducks down, takes his knife, throws it at him, gets him right here, or let's reverse that, right here, and takes out his arm, punctures, he's like, oh man, and now you have 0 bullets. He's like, oh, sorry. He's like, I took out your arm. You won't be able to use that for a while. I think I punctured part of your lung. And he wants to know. He's like, I don't understand. We both crawled up out of the same neighborhood. Why would you risk, and that, he's like, and that brat from, talking about Kip. He's like, that brat from the Gravedigger said you would do this, or as I like to call him, the Joker. He goes, and I just don't get it. And then we get a flashback of Brad killing, I guess, his first dude, and he was this tiny little tyke. Had it been no more than like 9 or 10, if that. He's like, nothing personal, just a job. And that's how he starts his killing. That's why he's so good. Because started when he was a baby. And that's something else, too, that you didn't realize. I mean, you knew that he eventually... You knew that... Excuse me. You knew that he was chosen to become a gravedigger, and he was bred to... You know, you knew that he became eventually a hitman. But you figured, you know, maybe he did it when he was Luke's age now, right? But no, this kid, he started as a little kid murdering people, and he had the full gun sword. He could barely hold the thing, and he's blowing people away. So he has been killing people for a long, long, long time. And that's saying something. And, you know, after the first few killings, he's weighed down, he's tired, he's like, I don't know how, he's like, I don't know if I could deal with this anymore. And here's his younger brother, who must have been like 6. He's like, don't worry, man. I'm here with you. You're not alone. And basically, his brother is his conscience. That's what he is. His brother, he sees his brother as his humanity. And as long as his brother's around, he hasn't lost it. And that's what he says. And that's what he tells to Ray. Because his little brother grew up, his little brother's his treasure, basically. You know, so he's like, my little brother I put above any job, any gang, any bitch, you know what I'm saying? Excuse the phrase, but basically any chick, it's his brother. You know, he's doing everything to get revenge on his father and to protect and keep his brother, taken care of. And so Ray doesn't get this at all. It's like, the reason why you haven't gotten anything. And Ray's about to kill Brad. And Brad stabs him. Just crazily stabs him. And the look in their eyes. And basically he says, you know, I'll protect him even if I have to die. You know, be it, and his phrase is, be it against 10 of you assholes or 100. Meaning he doesn't care who he has to fucking kill. He's protecting his brother. And, and he's like, thanks to him, I haven't become a monster. And that's how they ended. And his face in this is awesome. And that's pretty much the chapter. Basically, it was the fight. It was a flashback explaining why he cares for his brother so. And that's it. Now, having said that, this fight was everything I could have hoped it was going to be and more. With gunfighters, you don't know. Usually gunfighters, it's 1 or 2 shots and you're done, But these guys went for like 10 pages of back and forth fighting. Each one-upping each other. And because basically what had I'm going to break down the scene again. What happened was, Brad had the knife that was in him pulled out, and Ray had another knife on him. And basically, I guess the way that you're going to explain it is when Ray pulled out Brad's knife from his chest, Brad must have, and I'm trying to go back to the panel to see if they actually show it, because he must have pulled the other knife that was in his holster. And I want to double check to see if that's exactly how it happened. And by the time Ray realized his knife was missing, it was in him. Yeah, they don't show him taking it, but that's how he got it. Yeah, they don't show him taking it, but that's clearly how he got it. Because it was Brad's. Brad stabbed Ray with his own knife. Now, I'm going to give this chapter a 5 out of 5. It was epic. I mean, I'm not doing the fight scene justice. Go out and read it. It was awesome. What you would expect out of two dudes equal in skill. And basically, it comes down to resolve. And this is my own analysis on it, especially in these types of mangas or animes. Basically, it came down to his resolve. Both of these guys are equal in skill. I mean, hell, Ray struck the first almost lethal blow. You know, he struck the first real blow of the fight. But that allowed him to let his guard down. And when he thought Ray should have been finished, he asked him about his brother, and that his brother is the reason why he's alive. It's his reason for living. It's his reason for being human. So the fact that he was fighting for somebody else, the fact that that was his reason to keep going, and he didn't care if he died as long as he saved his brother. Whereas Ray's motivations for this fight was sheer curiosity to see who was the best. He just wanted to know. And that's why, Ray lost that fight. He just wasn't as serious as Brad was to get Luke back, and that's pretty much it. Even though it was a life and death fight, and I'm not saying he wasn't serious, I'm saying that's what happened. So again, I'm gonna rate this 5 out of 5. In one word, I'm gonna describe this fight as epic. The artwork was again amazing. There was no need for too much dialogue in this chapter. It was all about fighting, and the dialogue that was in this chapter was spot on action movie style. So click it up if you like it. Comment if you must. Subscribe if you can. And this is Alert Wolf signing off.